and obviously Discord. Hang on, man. Just need to add these comments later. Sorry about that. I'm live now, guys. So streamed on Twitch earlier. Lost the game and I found out. So now I'm gonna go into training camp. Not training camp. I mean practice and start working on it. So for those who are new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. And post that notification on so you know when I'm posting. If you're returning Kev's Magpies, welcome back to another stream. Also, a shout out to Ultimate Greatness. Check out his YouTube channel as well. He makes some great content, and please show him the support, like his videos as well. Not bad, huh?
Yeah, not bad.
I'm gonna have to charge my controller, so I'll be back.
Yep. All right. If there's any questions in the chat, more than happy to answer them. I'm sure we'll probably go through a few topics throughout the day. From what I can see, there hasn't been many updates in terms of trades or free agencies at this point. But yeah, always happy, and I'm sure Kev will be too. Yeah, always happy to answer your guys' questions if you have any.
Alright, I'm back from my controller. So, yes, let's... might stream the 2K22 game after this. So yeah, so I did do a couple of videos today, player ratings as well. I yet to post that. I've been flat out busy tonight, guys, as well. Hello there, whoever is watching.
There is, I mean, it's not through the chat, but there is one question I do have here on Twitter. Just basically, talking about, I guess, the influence, well, not influence, but just where, I guess, you see Steele and Pendles playing. Because there's a lot of talk at the moment with Pendles being half back and Steele being a forward pocket, or half forward even. Maybe we can start with that question in terms of how we want to answer it.
I think, well, I think they're more of a, like, Pendles is more as a midfielder than anything else. On top of that, so I think that's why. G'day, man.
Probably the other thing too, where do you see Josh Dacos playing? Because I feel like he's a bit of a... Because he's obviously highly rated at the club.
Not a bad question on that.
What's that?
Not a bad question. I think for Josh, I think he can still play a role. As much as anything, I think he's a half or flanker sort of type thing, or a small crumbing player as well, as much as possible. As anything. Sorry guys, I am obviously uploading a couple of videos that I did today as well. I only did 2. Due to a situation, but it is what it is.
Yeah, because I got a reply saying, someone on Twitter, just basically saying that he would, because obviously with Pendles and Sidey being the age that they are, that he would rather have Porter and Dacos in there, which I think Dacos is the better out of the two, because even though I think Porter will be good eventually, he just needs more time to develop his body.
Yeah, I think.
But yeah, it's going to be one of those things where we're going to have such a hard time to pick the actual best 22, and we're going to have easily 30 players. We're going to have easily 30 players that are going to theoretically just be in and out of the side, but they'll obviously be, a part of our best team. So we're going to basically have about 30, me and 32 players. Obviously, this is the number off the top of my head. But
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty
I'd
much.
imagine we'd have 30, 32 players around that, spot
G'day,
there if we're
guys.
ready to go. Um,
Ooh, 4 people watching the chat. Sweet. Just to kick off the stream really nicely. I just did an upload of a couple of videos as well, guys, so that's the reason why I wasn't playing the game on top of that. So I do apologise. I just, mate, haven't been able to do it today. I've had stuff to do. Very important. So now that I'm not doing much anyway, I can stream this and get it all done as well. But yeah, I think with Josh Thomas would keep him. I think Sadie at half or flank, I really rate him because he can use the ball.
I just feel with Thomas now, like, especially if we get Stengel, like, he's just going to be playing VFL. And unless if we have a horror run with
Okay, fair enough.
I can't see him playing. Like, are you going to be playing him over Stengel? I wouldn't. Would you be playing him over Elliot? I wouldn't. Would you be playing him over
Henry?
Like,
Yeah.
maybe Ginnivan, but then again, like, even then, and even with Graham Wright, like, he came out and said that we're looking for a certain age demographic as well.
Hi,
So when you
Bella.
look at guys that are in that 30-year range, the writing's on the wall. So for Cox and Thomas.
I think Cox should.
Yeah.
I think Cox. Oh, 6 people in the chat. Yay! Sorry, I just got.
No, but
Can you do me? Hang on, guys. I just did. I think the other one might be a fake one.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that.
Oh, thank you.
What was the question that we were trying to finish off?
Hi, mate.
With Thomas.
Yeah.
With Thomas.
With Thomas,
yeah,
I think he might be better than other people as well.
Go.
It is the fake one?
Coming, yeah. I'll block that.
Good, Bella. Hang on, did you write that you love me part? Before anything else?
Now it's modded.
Yeah, I only just modded. Okay, so it's a fake account.
So you just modded the fake account? Or
No, I modded the original account.
Okay, because I just blocked the one on when it wasn't a mod, and it's hidden both messages when it was no mod and mod. I've now unblocked it.
I must have timed out the wrong one. Oops, sorry Bella, I accidentally timed you out. I thought I did on the other... I did on the fake account.
Well, I'm pretty confident I blocked the one, the messages that weren't modded.
Oops, I'll redo that one again.
Yeah.
I have no idea, man. I have literally no idea why people do that.
Yeah. Oh, it's to stir up trouble and just to cause drama when there's no drama.
Bella, if you can hear me, message me on Messenger. That's alright.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, because we're in the times that we are in and everyone's in lockdown, and yeah, there's not a lot of things to do with a whole heap of time, and
Oh shit,
unfortunately,
yeah.
some people want to make the choice in terms of
Yes, I am,
causing harm
Jeremy.
for others.
And boy, I've got lots of things to say about the Philadelphia situation.
Yeah, I don't think I've been caught up to date fully with it, but I think I know roughly what's going on, because I mean, we had a chat about it before, but yeah. I'd imagine like there wouldn't be too many decent updates since I last paid attention to it. But so with the conversation we were having before, Kev, you reckon that you'd rather keep Thomas now?
I keep Thomas instead of Sire and Cox.
I think we'll probably have to get rid of all three of them. Because we're gonna have to get people out to bring people in. I'm kind of. It's really ironic because the more time I think about it on Sia, is the more I want to actually keep him. Because again, we keep talking about how people are going to have massive turnarounds in a positive way. But then when it comes to Sia, I know he's come out and said that he wants it to stay. But I guess it just comes down to if Fly wants him at this point. Like if Fly, I'd be like, okay, I wouldn't get mad at keeping him at that point, but
100%.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm at with it now, because for those in the chat that are Pie supporters and stuff like that, if you go look at his 2018 highlights and even just his highlights in general, and it was actually even in those highlights, even the commentators were. I think it was like one of his first games. There's a highlight, and the commentators are saying, "Oh, here we go, Pies fans. Here is your version of Josh Kennedy from Sydney." So, if you think of that sort of player mold, if we can get him right from a mental point of view, and him playing, or from him mentally, I feel like we can get a lot out of him. And if he can succeed in a system where Fly can get to a point where he's playing at his best and he's confident and he's up and going.
Ignas Kimberly can stream after me if you want.
It's really not that big of a stretch to say he's going to be equivalent to like Josh Kennedy from Sydney. But yeah, it's just his attitude. His attitude's just poor. But then again, because Fly would come in and be that teacher and that educator, if there is one person to turn him around, it could be Fly. And then if we get him back to his 2018 best.
I don't mind, man. Either way.
Yeah, like, but then in saying that, we could also use that for draft value, not draft value, trade value as well, and say to Geelong, like, hey, you've got a good system in turning guys around. This guy will be part of your best 22. He's the next replacement for Joel Selwood, because Selwood will be 33 in, I think it was like June of next year. So he'll theoretically go into next year, or he'll definitely go into next year's finals if they make it as a 33-year-old.
It's not
So I can
guaranteed
definitely see
either.
them. What's that, sorry?
I said
Oh,
it's not guaranteed that Joe Selwood's going to be playing finals next season anyway.
yeah, but I'm saying if they do get to that point, he'll be 33. So it's I mean, it's not impossible, but yeah, you kind of want to have someone in the waitings or in the wings to, be there to replace him when he does decide, okay, that's it, that's my final game. And with Sia being 23, turning 24 next season, he's, ready to go. I can't see really Geelong getting any, unless if they go out of their way to get someone specifically or get someone that's like really, really decent. Sia's a pretty good option. You just have to, I guess you just have to kind of get around him and sort of put a bit more time into him, but it'll be worth the time, I feel.
Six people in the chat. If you haven't, please like the stream. If you haven't, please subscribe. Also check out Ultimate Greatness YouTube channel. Shout out. And he's makes some great content. Keep out for more. He's doing a really good job. We always appreciate the support for him. Bella, if you're watching, when you only get time out for 300 seconds, I certainly meant to do the other count.
But no, so I think when it comes to the trade period, we're gonna have to probably get rid of, like Cox, Thomas, probably maybe. Well, that's the thing. Like, if you'd asked me a couple of days ago, would you rather get rid of Rantel or Sia in the trade? If you asked me a day or two ago, I probably would have said Sia.
Well, Rantel, I don't think I'll get rid of Rantel.
Yeah.
Cause
I don't think. Well, I don't think Rantel has.
Hi,
He
Bella.
seems like this type of kid where he's very likable. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with him. But yeah, the more I talk about it, the more I'm convinced that I kind of want Sia just to stay.
Oh, that's why the trade period starts tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. And the free agency ends on the Friday. So it's still free agency as well as trade period tomorrow.
Is that really you, Bella, or is that a fake you?
Did you unmod Bella, or do you have Bella as a mod?
I'll add mod.
No, I don't trust that one personally.
Oh, now she's stressing. Okay, I'm on mod the other one.
Alright. Tell her to send you like a message, like a, say like what's her favorite number or something, and then tell her to type that number in the chat.
What is your favourite number and type it in the chat?
No. So if she messaged you privately,
Oh, message me privately, right?
yeah, and then say my favorite number is say 32,
And just message
and then
me
she
what your
puts
favourite
32
number is.
in the chat, then you know it's her, and then you mod that one, the one that says 32, or like whatever a number is. 32 is just a hypothetical number.
Well, 5 minutes ago she messaged me and said that she wasn't watching it, so that might have been a fake one.
Yeah.
So I unmodded the other one.
Because I noticed once we started to Jeremy, yes, the Eagle is going to be a fantastic get if we can pick him up. It looks fairly likely that we will get him, but there will be multiple clubs going after him, so we're going to have to figure out what his value is. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that goes. But I would imagine, obviously not that I'm a part of the club or anything, but I would say, for me personally, that it's at this point I'd say it's likely that Stendhal will be in black and white colours next season. But that's about as far as it goes. Because we're the club that's been talking to him the longest, and yeah, we've been pretty keen on him, and he's obviously, we've obviously had a lot of chats with him. Because we were going to pick him up in the mid-season draft. It's just that we thought Beg was the better option, and I think as well too. I think he needed a bit of a break, like mentally as well.
I think.
The whole.
I think he'll be a good get.
Obviously, the whole media called it a scam.
Yeah, it looks like there might be a hero. There's been another fake account. Whoever is doing it, can you please stop? Because you're upsetting Bella. 9 people in the chat. I appreciate people stop doing that. It's alright, I know you're mod now, so it's all good. Do I think Hawthorn will be top 8 next year, says Scarlux? I'm not too sure. You might miss out the top 8 depending on with Sam Mitchell as well. Bella, relax. I know it's you. I can check on my phone that's you.
And the thing is with Hawthorn, I think Hawthorn are going to have a bit of a rebuild. So just for the Hawk supporter in the chat, you probably might have a tough couple of years, but just know that the coach you have in Sam Mitchell, I personally rate him very highly. So I wouldn't be expecting top 8 for at least a few more years, but just in terms of expectations, I mean, obviously, you can support as much as you want to and hope for the best as much as you want to. But from an expectations point of view, I'd say that you guys are probably a good 3 years off of making finals. But in saying that, there's every chance you. I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, everyone has 22 rounds and everyone has equal opportunity to go as far as they can. But realistically, I would imagine the Hawks are at least another 2 or 3 years off finals. I don't know if you have the same thoughts.
There's a fake Graz account as well.
Why? Because you said to go Eagles.
Yep.
That's not a fake account.
No, because Graz is mod.
Oh yeah, true that. No, because I was just thinking, like, why would you, like, but obviously, the fact that you pulled up the mod.
I know it's a fake Graz. It probably will, Bella, but don't worry. We got planned. Anybody who does this will be timed out. And if you keep doing it, I'll hide you from my channel. I got mods in the chat, so you better behave.
Guys, didn't we have this conversation?
No, it's a fake Graz account.
Oh, it is. I keep forgetting that. I was just about to say, like, we literally.
If you scroll up, you know who's mod, who's not.
Yeah.
I hope this isn't.
And you haven't unmodded anybody.
I unmodded the fake account.
Yep.
I modded the real account.
Okay. I just need to start paying more attention to those things. Did we ever finish the Josh Thomas talk, or?
Well, what's your opinion on something? I got a video coming out tomorrow at lunchtime.
Yep.
And on Wednesday, so I got 2 premieres out. Because I don't know, like you know what's going on. So, and I'll let you know regardless. So what I might try and do is obviously I trust my mods to be in the chat as well, but might need your opinion on how I rate them as well. Because with Ollie, he got injured in the last game. And also didn't help that he kicked 2 goals 3, yeah. Like the first game, he got a...
He had the shoulder injury, didn't he?
Yeah. It was after half time.
Yeah, no, it's been so long since I can remember a current AFL because I've been watching like so many highlights of like others over the last few years just to get my head around like who we're trading out or trading in.
Reveal your name on who's making these fake accounts too, please. Because if this is who I think it is... Yeah, because... Sorry, man. I just...
No.
It just pisses me off that the fact is that people make fake accounts. It's so hard to do it, like, as you said, once in a... so often, but when you keep doing it and it just upsets people, I don't like that. So, yeah, I think with Ollie, I think he gave me 7 or 7.5. I'm pretty sure. It might be a little bit less. So we'll. Thank you. Can you not do that? because that upsets people. Bella. So I'm willing to forgive you, Aussie Tiger, but please don't do it again. Not trying to be nasty or anything like that. It's just that.
Yeah, no, we haven't gone too far. It's pretty. It's pretty obvious what needs to be said. And
Mate, I don't care if you do it once in the blue moon, as I've said, but it's just that the facts are that some people may not like it. If you made a fake account of me, that's fine. I know that's a fake account. Some people might scare them. So I don't care if you do it as such, but just if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna make a fake account, don't do one of Bella, please.
yeah. The only thing that makes it annoying for me personally is that if I'm speaking to someone, I just want to know that it's actually them, because there's nothing worse than speaking to someone and, you know, speaking about something that's maybe not like a super secret or anything, but if it's, you know, personal or if it's somewhat of a touchy subject, if you don't know if that person is who they are, like, it just makes it really awkward for everybody involved.
And it can upset a few people as well.
Yeah. And then, you know, when you do get, say, people come in the chat and they say, hey, I'm such and such YouTuber, you know, if that's them, we want it to be them, because then that's a special moment for us too. Like, I'm
No,
sure
that's okay.
It's
okay, Aussie Tiger. I'm glad you did. Yeah, I don't care if you do it, but yeah, not with Bella. She gets upset.
Yeah, just it also definitely helps just as a I don't know, this is a good point of view.
Have a look up further, Graz, and you know who it is. I don't blame you. Because this is the second time it's happened. And she gets worried. Do I follow the NFL? Not really.
Yeah, I'm not much of a fan.
Do watch it occasionally too.
Yeah, there was at one point where I could have been not an Eagles fan, Seahawks, but because I really liked is it Russell Wilson, and who was the dude that had beast mode?
But how are you, Aussie Tiger, too, by the way? Like, in all honesty, I do apologise for having to go here. But how are you feeling with this whole lockdown? As well. Because I'm worried about people's, like, mental health as well. So I make sure that everyone's okay. But yeah, I think also as well, man. Getting onto it, I think we're gonna have to probably go down, like get better, like decent picks as well. Yeah, I don't blame you. I just wish I was at
Yeah,
the
mate,
gym.
I'm pretty sure not, at the very least 95% of people feel that way. Um, yeah, you definitely not alone, but hopefully, I mean, I'm only assuming here in Victoria at the moment, but yeah, hopefully we're out of this lockdown in the next, we should be fully out in, I think it's, what, in about 6, 7 weeks, so, because I think that's roughly when we'll be double vaxxed.
Oh, who knows at this
I
point?
think it's 80%. Now there's a roadmap to when we get double vaxxed and we're at 80%. That's when everything starts to like fully open up,
I know, Bella.
and then
Yeah, it's okay, Bella. I've told you not to do it. Make a fake account under your name. I want you to keep that account. Mate, I haven't been able to go to gym in months.
that's actually one of the thoughts I was thinking of getting is once we get out of lockdown, I might start hitting the gym and having a bit of a schedule because I can only imagine how I am from a physical point of view.
Because I love your videos, Bella. Especially when you do Collingwood. It's just good to see other people making Collingwood account, talking about Collingwood even when you do rugby. Actually, I haven't seen the grand final. I only watched a little bit until half time.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you if I do not let alone on it.
Thanks, man, for your help too. I know I thank you a fair bit, but you really are a great help.
Wait, who's this?
You.
Oh, me.
Yeah. I know I thank you a fair bit, man, but yeah, you're truly amazing help.
Oh, that's all good. Try to help out where I can. But no, the only thing I probably could tell you is that maybe the Rabbitohs might be in it, and I only know that because of Jared Wade. Because I know there was the thing that came out where what was it? The Jared Wade still had commitments with the Rabbitohs and was then going to then make his way over to Collingwood once the season finished. So I would imagine.
What?
We might have to do the number thing, I guess. She might have to post a specific number. So she messages you privately saying what number and then puts it in the chat. And then again, that could be.
Okay. Her favourite number is 26.
Yeah, but you don't tell the stream that because then the chat will know. So tell her to write you a number that's not 26, and then tell her to then put it in the chat. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. That it was that you've. So alright. So
Aussie
from now on,
Tiger, or what did I tell
regardless
you?
of what people. Yeah. So from now on, regardless of what happens, the mod that you have with Bella is the real one.
Yeah, I know it's you. I know you're the real mod, Bella, because I know that you're angry.
Yeah.
So,
So regardless. Yeah. So regardless now, if Bella types in the chat, if it comes up as her being a mod, it's her, and if not, somebody else. It just sucks that we have to go down like this.
then who is this? Reveal yourself.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Like, but then again, the fact that we have to mod people just to know who they are and if they are their real selves, it really is frustrating.
Oh, it is. It's okay, Bella, relax.
Yeah, it's all good, Bella. We definitely know for sure
So you're a big fan of
you're being
Aussie
modded.
Tiger, so I did it because he told me you were that I was annoying him. Mate, I wasn't even annoying him, for starters. B, I told him not to make fake accounts of Bella because A, it stresses her out. B, she doesn't like it. I don't care if you make fake accounts of Graz or me, whatever, but you need to realise that this upsets Bella and it's annoying.
To be fair, I'll even say this: it actually upsets me. The fact that we don't know who we're talking to, is actually really frustrating. So if I'm trying to speak to somebody on any level, regardless if I'm talking about something personal or private, or
My
or something
mod,
that's just not
that's
that.
who.
I'm telling these people out. I don't care. Yep, there you go.
That sucks. I have to fucking mod people so I know who they are.
But we might have to go as far as blocking people now, I think, if it's going to get this serious. Because I believe, and chat, please correct me if I'm wrong, I believe when you block the account, that whole account doesn't have access to, the channel anymore.
No, they can
So
still
they
watch your
can't.
stuff. It's just that if you hide them, they can't. They just have to keep making accounts.
Yeah,
I know, Bella.
and I'm
I
sure.
know. Relax. I know who it is. The big fan of Aussie Tiger.
Yeah, yeah, but it sucks that we have to
How
go
was
down this
I
road.
annoying him, man? Like you know why
No, 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 no. Just leave it. It was just he just would have been stirring things up. If it wasn't him, I'm sure Aussie Tiger would have spun it to where um, he would have just told the biggest lie of all time. So just let it go. You don't need to put your tongue into people like that. Yeah. If there is anybody in the chat too, like
I know.
apologies for everything that's happened in the last, I don't know how long has it been, 20 minutes, 30 minutes? Like we do try and create a more positive atmosphere for everybody here. Um, and yeah, all we ask is that you guys enjoy yourselves and have a good time. So hopefully that was the case for you guys, but if not, we do apologise.
That's right, guys.
Do you want me just to go into it real quickly?
No, guys, the person who made the fake account, that he's done this the second time this stream, is a big fan of Aussie Tiger, and he says that apparently I was annoying him.
Yeah, but obviously Aussie Tiger told him that, and we know how Aussie Tiger likes to troll.
Yeah, I know exactly what he's like.
And spread misinformation. So personally, I just let it go.
I think we have to block any.
I think from now on, if we get anything equivalent to what we dealt with today, we're now just for one blocking people.
Yep.
And it sucks that we have to use that as a. Because yeah, I'd rather just ignore the whole blocking. Because I'd rather leave blocking people to more people that are just flat out abusing people. But if people are going to be making fake accounts or clearly doing what Aussie Tiger and his mate was just doing.
I agree, Grace. It's annoying.
Well, is it a fan, or is he just saying it's a fan but it's actually him this whole time? Like, I mean, that could also be a scenario too. Like,
Aussie Tiger will lie about making fake accounts. Like he does it to Cardi as well.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying because the last one he said he was a fan. But like, what's to say that's not just Aussie Tiger just saying, oh, I'm just a fan of Aussie Tiger. Like, because I actually, I don't want to get into it too much, but I've been in situations where I've dealt with people that have been like that, where they'll speak to you, but it's like, what's that illness, mental illness, is it schizophrenia when you have like multiple like personalities?
Yeah.
It's like kind of like that, but like online. Where you
I don't disagree. It's I believe it is a fan. I truly do believe it. It's not surprising.
In terms for us, it doesn't really matter. But it's just frustrating that it's happening. But I guess at the end of the day, like, it's still, obviously Aussie Tiger said it. I created this drama.
This drama, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we just have to just move on. I probably won't be streaming tonight, guys. It's already 11 o'clock now. And yeah, I'd rather, once this stream ends, I'd rather probably go to bed, to be honest. But check out my stuff probably tomorrow. I'll try and get some stuff up then. But yeah, until...
Mate, I'm not being annoying to you, so shut the fuck up now.
No, just let me handle it, Kev. I've got him. Do I hide him, you reckon, or just put him in timeout?
Time him out.
Bella, it might be best for you just to maybe skip this stream for tonight. I think just maybe have a bit of a cool off and just try and relax, because
just cool off for a bit, Bella.
And it sounds like tonight we're gonna get a lot of trolls tonight, unfortunately. And obviously, I'm sure Kevin will agree that we obviously really apologise for this.
Yeah, I do apologise, Bella. I had no idea that this is gonna happen. I know you can hide them. I think you can ban them, but I don't know how to do it. Might have to make this a subscribers chat only, I think.
Yeah. No, you can hide them and you can block them. I can do that, but it's just, I just don't know what the punishments are, like when you do either. But at that point, I'm more than happy to block them because I'm sure they'll just make another account anyway. But
Yeah, that's...
because I think blocking, because hiding them, they can. Because I mean, I don't know if you care about this too much, but when it comes to me, if people are going to be acting like
You're welcome, Bella. Care about you, woman.
I mean, Jeremy, we can ban people, but I don't know, we just kind of want to have it done in a sense where we're just very light-hearted about things. So if we can resolve that, any issues with just timing people out would be fantastic, but obviously that tactic, especially for tonight, may not be the best tactic to have. Because obviously when people come in here, we obviously want people to have fun and enjoy themselves. That's the only thing that we want to create. You know, it obviously sucks that it's, you know, the night has gone this way. But yeah, I think we might. I don't know, Kev, if you want to talk about this privately in terms of what to do for future streams, but we might have to be a bit more, not aggressive, but you know, we might have to.
I think we just...
the idea of just blocking people.
Yeah, I think time out. If they keep doing it, definitely block them, and that way, they can only watch the stuff and not have to make fake accounts. We can hide them if it comes down to it as well.
Yeah, but if you hide them, can they still watch the video?
No.
Or if you hide, I thought it was if you hide them, they can watch the video, they just can't comment. Or if they do comment, the comments won't come up in the chat.
No, if you block them, they can still look it up your channel, and they can still make They can still make another account.
And then what's the difference between hiding it and blocking it then?
No, not much difference. Hiding them, they can't access your channel at all.
Okay, so it's better to block them than hide them, is it?
It's probably hide them than block them. But, oh look.
Because I thought if you hide them, it's like they can still watch the video.
Now, blocking, they can still watch it, as they can't comment on it.
Okay, that's weird. Because then there's no difference between hiding.
Well, Bella, I know that you're a mod on this account, so let's just keep...
Yeah, at this point, Bella, it's probably best just to keep that name right now.
If you do use your other accounts on my streams, let me know, and that way I can mod you on the other accounts. Because I can still do it to you on your other account.
Yeah, as long as I know what your name, like your profile name is, I can just change it to whatever your profile name is.
So... because I know Aussie Tiger is gonna try and make an exposed video of me.
Yeah, but he does it with everybody.
Yeah, I know.
He? Yeah, so... And and I'm pretty sure he's known in the community for being a troll, so... I wouldn't put any attention to it.
Jeremy, I might make you mod to be on the safe side.
Well, every time he's come in, he's been pretty chill, so I've got no issues with it. Not that you need my approval for it, but yeah, I think when it comes to, I mean, either of our channels, I mean, like we're pretty laid back and just all we ask is that you enjoy your time and.
Oh, that's all I want. I want everybody. I just want everyone to have a bit of fun. And it's okay to do it like once in a blue moon and all that. But then there's a time when you need to stop. So I do apologise, guys, for losing my cool. It's just frustrating me.
Did you?
I did probably swear.
We swear all the time on this game. I thought that was.
Sometimes, man, sometimes.
What, so we weren't supposed to swear? Because, yeah, I reckon I've broken that rule a couple times as I've been
Oh no, I have. No, I swore tonight. In an angry way. So so I'm just apologising to the guys for losing my cool.
Yeah. Probably maybe just at least for the near future, Bella, maybe just when you come onto this like when Kev is streaming, just to come as that account. Just at least for a little bit, just to
Sabella, have two your other accounts, right? Say that you, I'll mod you, and that way.
Oh, but then somebody else can then just say that they're Bella then, so that might be an issue there, I think.
I can get Bella to message me privately.
Oh, okay, yeah, that works better then.
I'm beating the Lakers easily.
Oh, so you excited for the NBA season coming up this week? Because that's starting on Tuesday.
For which one?
The NBA season.
Oh yeah, these two. Oh, ballet. Can trust ya. Also, Jeremy, you are a mod. I'm just doing it to make sure. No way. Oh, that nearly went in.
Oh, actually, if people have, so let's just say hypothetically, someone like regular comes on the stream for say like 6 months. So for 6 months, say they tune in say twice a week, and you have them as mod. If they then say take 3 months off and come back, do you unmod them or do you just leave them as mod?
That's a tough one. It's a real tough one. Because they might be watching other streams as well.
Yeah. Because I feel like, the only thing that would stop me from taking someone off completely of the idea of modding them is if they've had like a history of like causing like drama. So
if they cause drama, yeah, you can take their mod away and.
Yeah, but if it's someone that's just like, hey, I've just had, not that people have holidays for 3 months, but say like that they've been out for 3 to 6 months, and just say, hey, I've been back, just, I don't know, dealt with some stuff personally or whatever, like, for whatever reason, that's, I'd probably be fine with just either leaving them as mod or keeping them as mod.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that, 3 months off. Like, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. It's only when you have a mod that, like, then, again, causes drama, and, if someone does have mod, they have a little bit more power than the average user, so. they potentially can.
That's why I
abuse
need.
that power.
That's why I need mods to, because I can't just rely on you, man. Because like, you know, you may not be watching, like you might be playing a game. That's why I need other mods to get involved and have a look and see, okay, that's a fake account, time them out. So as much as it's stressful as it is, not trying to be mean, guys, but I think we need to start doing that.
But that's the thing. I mean, if people just
I
continue
think
the way they've
he
been,
will.
it's only been what 2 or 3 people that have done this. So if everybody just continues to go the way that they have been and don't change anything up, like everything's all good. Like it's only. I'm sure there's a saying of it, but it's only been like the fact that we have to change things around because of 2% of people. It's frustrating, but
Yeah, I know.
we're trying to not, as much as we can, we're trying to not punish that 98% as much as we can, because 98% of the people have been good and have done their part.
Oh, I 100% agree with you, man.
Yeah. So Jeremy with Lipizzi. Yeah, definitely. There is no doubt he plays round 1.
And congratulations, Jeremy, on being a mod too, mate. I need you. You got a big job on your hands. So do you, Bella. You guys are in charge of the stream. So if anything goes along, time people out. If it starts getting bad, block them. Nah, it's alright, mate. I trust you to do the right thing. I don't want
I mean,
to.
as we've said, like it feels like we've spoken about this to death, but like we don't really ask for much. We just ask you to enjoy your time and to obviously be civil and to, just enjoy the entertainment. And I mean, yeah, if you have any questions towards us or towards anything that we're talking about, like just feel free to put it in the chat and stuff. And obviously, if there's no one that's willing to follow those, I don't even want to call them rules because they're not even rules. It's just, like at the end of the day, it's just like just don't be a dick. Like that's really all we ask. So
Yeah, because I don't have any block words as well. Because some people do have disabilities as well, and because you don't know what their disabilities are, you don't want to upset them to the point as well.
Well, I mean, I think that just comes down to, making sure we understand the context of everything and understanding what the situation is, which I feel like we've done that pretty well so far.
Yeah.
And I think, even with some of the things that have come our way over the last few months, I feel like, I mean, looking back on it now, maybe we should have been a little bit more, not massively harsher, but we should have been slightly harsher with some of the things that we've dealt with.
But, 100%.
But at the same time, we don't want to be those types of people. But if that's what,
if we have to do it, then we're gonna have to start doing it.
Anyway, so let's get back on this miscellaneous talk. So I think we've basically done the JT conversation. Because I mean, for me personally, like I just think that it's not that he's wasting his talents being here, but I just feel like I can't see him playing many games of AFL, and then when he does, he's probably not going to have much impact.
Yeah.
Personally, I see him as just trading him out, but sorry, not trading him out because he's a free agent, but yeah. For me personally, I mean, I'd like to I know. I think it would be a good thing if you went to say somewhere like the Gold Coast Suns. Um,
Can I ask you a question?
yeah.
Which of our deals, well, the players that are coming to us, which one will get done first?
Which one will get done first?
And you two guys in chat,
In terms of the trade,
yeah. Which one of our players that we're going to get, you think will get done first?
well, the noise is the Kruger one seems pretty straightforward. So there doesn't seem to be many hesitations from either ourselves and Geelong. I could also see the Coxie one being first, but then that might be that might take a little bit longer too because they're probably trying to haggle, the price of the draft pick that we're going to get.
Yeah. Oh, Jeremy reckons Lipinski, he thinks. Okay.
Nah, Lipinski will be last.
Imagine if that was like I'll get on the
No, it
answer.
will be.
But just
Honestly,
imagine the reaction.
Yeah. Because all the talk has been from Bulldogs, and the best way to describe it, because I mean, the Bulldogs have basically come in and have said that there's no bad blood, but they're only saying that because they're basically what do you call? They're basically they're obviously in a deal with us, so they don't want to annoy us. So they're trying to play nice because we've got the upper hand in literally every scenario possible.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're coming out and saying, "Oh no, there's no bad blood," we actually really like you guys. I can tell you now that that's just them being nice. So just for the pure, just the percentage of chance that we take that, and if we take that in any serious form, they then they might get a little bit of a higher pick. That's all it is. Yeah, Whitman would have been a good player, but I think because he signed at Melbourne now for 2 years, and I think now we'll probably miss out on Wiedemann altogether.
Oh, I forgot to. Oh, I did like one stream.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, and trying to think, and then also in 2 years' time, that'll probably be when we'll have a whole heap of cap space, and I think in 2 years' time, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. In 2 years' time is when Ben King goes into free agency. So the plan is to save up as much money as possible, or to basically prepare to have as much money as possible in 2 years' time. So we just throw everything at Ben King at Gold Coast. So that's the plan.
6 people watching the chat. Please, if you haven't liked the stream, please subscribe if you haven't. I might have to have a subscribers chat only. I think I might need to.
Yeah, I think that's the holy grail. I think at the moment is to hope Ben King stays there for 2 years and then gets to his so we're able to get him as a because he'd be a restricted free agent then, and then whatever we give, we then match with the Suns. Well, no, sorry, we'll have to give him the offer, and then just hope that the Suns don't match. But I think the Suns can also match too, and then it can then become a trade, I believe, too either. So regardless if they do match it, not all is lost, and I think we can trade for him.
Oh, 7 people in the chat.
Yeah, it's good, mate. Having a good stream tonight.
Yeah, I apologise, guys, for going off earlier. It just frustrates me when Bella gets upset. Oh, okay, guys.
Yeah.
So, Bella, I've got a question for you. Who do you think out of the trades will get done first, Lipinski or Kruger?
Yeah, personally, I can see Lipinski being last. Because I reckon that's the one that's
Yes, I am, Jamie. Sorry, man. So I was just answering the question.
Yeah, no, good. Yeah, so yeah, so I'd imagine the Lipinski trade would be the last one, just because they're probably going to show the most. Bulldogs are going to show the most restraint, just purely because they're going to be so annoyed that they're going to be letting go of Lipinski. But I'm sure we'll definitely mention the Trelaw trade, and we'll be saying, yep. I probably can't say the same, can I, Dylan? But yeah, I'll just be saying, yep, karma's a thing.
Yeah, it is, man. Grass, you're a good mod.
If anyone's a fan of the Uncharted series, you probably know what that full quote is.
The question was, Bella, out of the trades we got, that players that come into our club, either Kruger or Lipinski, which of the trades do you think will get done first?
Might be a better question to ask her which player she wants to come to the club. Like, if she has a preference.
That's something I was going to ask people as well.
Yeah. Or like who they're more excited to see if the deal gets done.
I'll let her answer the question and then.
Yeah. No, sorry, all good. I shouldn't have interrupted.
No, mate. No, it's fine, man. That's why I got you on here for a reason, yeah? So.
Yeah.
You can help me out and I'll help you out.
Yeah.
Because we're a team.
Yeah.
Also, guys, who else do you? What was the thing you said? Lipinski, you think? Okay, fair enough. Which player do you want at the club?
Yeah, you said Lipinski. I reckon overall Lipinski's probably the favourite.
Can you do that, Grass? I don't even know how to do that.
If that is a thing, I wouldn't know either.
You mentioned if that was.
Yeah. I would imagine you wouldn't be able to go too fast doing it that way either.
No, I think the subscribers one you do get fakes. I think because Grass was saying it as well, like they mainly get taken off as well.
Yeah, but no, I'd back to the like trades and stuff. I'd imagine Lipinski would be the favourite out of all of them for me. Because even though people may like the Kruger acquisition, but Kruger's a bit more than Kruger's a lot more of a gamble than what like Lipinski is. Because I mean, Lipinski when he played in the VFL, like actually, have you seen his stats in the VFL?
Oh, I seen something. Was it Insta or Twitter? Might have been Insta. I don't know if you've seen it
Might have been
too.
Twitter. It would have been Twitter. He played, I
Between
think, like
him and
4 games.
Jordan DeGoey. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that. But there's in the VFL he played like 4 games in the VFL,
I found it.
and there was a game. I mean, I'm only going off the top of my head, but like, sorry if I'm wrong, forgive me. But I think his best game he had in the VFL, he had something like 36 touches. I think he had about was it? I'm trying to think. Was it? I think he had 8 marks, 11 tackles, and he kicked like 3 goals, 3 or something. Like if, like I'm not saying he's going to be doing that every week in the AFL, but it just showed. And he had another 3 games in the VFL that were like slightly below that too, where he would have like 34 touches, but kick 1 goal, and like I think he had one game where he had like 32 touches and he kicked 2. Like when you have guys like that doing that at VFL level,
Yeah.
it just shows that they're just too good for VFL level. So I think overall, Lipinski's going to be the better player out of all of them. And yeah, I think that people could like Kruger, but Kruger's more of a he's not. I guess he could. He's like somewhat of a project player, but like, well, no, maybe that's a bit too far. But like, there's a lot more questions on Kruger than there is on like Lipinski. Like, Lipinski's literally like ready to go, like round 1, no doubt whatsoever. But Kruger will only play round 1 because he's a key forward basically, and we really need a key forward. But yeah, I mean either one I think will do good, and then especially because we're going to shore up our midfield with better disposals going inside forward 50. I think Kruger's gonna do well, and then also as well the other thing I'm excited to see is that the fact because we've got Kruger, we can then have Kruger, Cameron, and then Checkers in the forward line, and which makes then Checkers have the third best key back.
Yeah.
So Checkers plays as the third tall.
So, which player are you looking forward to? Which player do you want to have at the club at Collingwood?
If I had the big one.
Yeah. And this is for everyone in the chat.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You got Lipinski's just ready to go, like, and I feel like the people we have in our forward line, in terms of are we more desperate for a speedy wingman or a speedy inside mid, or a key forward? Like, I feel we probably need a key forward because we need like a target, but Kruger's going to be that straight away. And Lipinski's just ready to go, and the fact that like we need, it's really ironic because it just shows how badly we missed Trelaw last season. The fact that we're gonna get practically a 23-year-old Trelaw, man, I'm so excited for to pick that kid up, and then because I think a lot of people may not realise this as well, but like when Collingwood was playing, a lot of people would criticise the team for being like too defensive and not not being too attacking, or having that attacking mindset, and that's because we didn't have guys like Trelaw there, and guys like even like Kel Brown played he would have played 10 games if less. You know, even he's the type of person where when he gets the ball, like he's driving it forward. Dacos is another one. So when you have so many defensive-minded guys first, you then play a defensive game, and then you play so much defense to where you can't get any confidence, and you're not confident to push the ball forward because you're always thinking defense. So the fact that we have someone like Olipinski coming through, I reckon Nick Dacos will probably be that too, because I've seen some highlights of him. He seems like that attacking mid that we probably need.
The Panthers one.
That
Yeah, it just came up.
But yeah, and then I mean I'm sure we'll probably get like a key defender too in the draft that we'll probably develop. Because I mean, we probably do need one that's ready to go, but at the same time, we probably might have a good enough system to just at least just weather the storm. Because especially if Moore and Buffett are going to be playing every game, like we don't need a third key back because those two do the job perfectly. But that's the issue, is if one of them goes down, we're a bit weak on that end. Cognelia. Oh, is he rumored to go to Freo? Is he?
I've heard that they might be interested in trading him. Yeah.
The only thing is that and I mean I don't have too much of a like I haven't watched his game too much, just like here and there, and especially lately, I believe he's been injury prone a lot, and I think because I mean, if you can get him cheap, that would be fantastic. But if you're the Giants, you would think that you'd want to keep him at the moment, because when he is injury free and he's up and firing, like he's one of the most exciting mids you can actually get. So
yeah, well that's it.
From a Freo point of view, it would be a perfect time to get him, but because this is probably he'll be, if there is an upside to him, this is the cheapest he'll probably ever be in his career, unless he's like 34 or 35 and on the retirement side of footy. This is probably the chance to get him if you are going to ever get him. So yeah, if Freo can pull it off, that'd be a great get. Because yeah, if you get 4 seasons out of him. Grays, I'm not streaming tonight. When Kev finishes his stream, I'll probably go to bed, to be honest. But there's every chance I could probably go to stream tomorrow night. In fact, I got to duck out for 2 minutes. And
Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, at least that's good. About yeah, wherever you need to. What's the time now? 11. I might end it soon. Oh, congratulations, Sean Darcy. Let's see if any of my mates are still on. Oh no, they're gone off. Fucking hell, man. Didn't he come second or something? Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, sweet.
Yeah, I did see Darcy win the best and fairest actually. That came through.
Twitter or
When that
something.
happened, was that last night?
Was that tonight or last night?
Well, I felt like I got a notification about it last night. Because I know we had the house on Friday.
Yeah, I know you're a Collingwood supporter and you're a Rabbitohs supporter, Bella. It's all good.
Oh, so Bella, so then what's your thoughts on, is it Jared Wade? He's going to be our performance enhancing coach? Is that the right term for it?
Well, high performance manager or something.
Yeah, high performance manager, that's it. So yeah, Bella, if you want to put your opinions on if you know anything about Jared Wade.
Didn't you used to play for Carlton North? Oh, okay.
Sure. Oh, okay, that's cool, yeah.
Wow, Graz is a Rabbitohs supporter. Nice.
Yeah, I personally don't care about the NRL, NFL, anything to do with soccer. Like, it's not, I mean, I try to get into them, I just can't get into it like I do with footy. Like, I'm cricket, footy, and basketball myself. And just any other sports, it's just, I don't know, I just can't get into anything else.
Whoa, that big loopy pass over the top, that's a real good pass.
But no, so Jared Wade should now be making his way to communicate quarters now that the regular season's finished. And I've been hearing great things from him, about him too, so hopefully he can be a part of that good change.
There's lots of good things happening at Collingwood too, which is, I like it.
It's really funny because I can see such a massive turnaround, but nobody else is seeing it. Mind you, granted, people haven't probably looked as far into it as I have, but there was a Colin supporter that was trying to give me a bit of lip about how much of a dumb comment saying Collingwood was going to make the 8, and I'm like, you're a Colin supporter, you're not going to even get out of the bottom 6, so shut up. Like the fact that a Colin supporter thinks that they're going to make top 8 next year is hilarious to me. Like they've got, it's so weird because they always talk about how good their spine is. It's like, but yeah, talk about anything else. Because yeah, you've got like Carlton have got a good spine, but they don't have anything else other than that. You know, you've got basically role players or average players at best, like doing roles after that.
I 100% agree with you, Jamie, on this one. Leper is just about the best defensive coach you could get. Super happy with that appointment. Yeah, I 100% agree.
Yeah, he's also the list manager as well too.
What's his name doing it? Graham Wright?
No, they gave him two roles, I'm pretty sure. They gave him the list management role and defensive coach. I think they gave 2 roles to Bolton as well. And there's 2 other coaches that are still there that we had previously. I know Hayden Skipworth is one of them. And I think, was it Is it? I can't remember if it's either Scott or Adam, but one of the Selwoods.
You know what it
Troy
is?
Selwood had. What's that? Sorry.
So, you know what it is, guys? Playing it and also building up VCs as well, and getting, what do you call it? Um, getting your overall rating up as well. So that's how I've been doing it.
When you bought 2K, did you buy just the standard edition, or did you go like the deluxe edition?
What, the 21 or 21 or 22?
Or either?
The 21 I got just off the PlayStation. 21 and 22 I got the standard edition.
Oh, okay.
So wasn't that bad.
Yeah, no, because some people spend like 160 bucks, and it's just like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna tell anybody how to spend their money, but for me personally, when I look at that, I just go, damn. Like it's not that like I can't afford it, because I can, but it's just I just look at that and I just go, it's just I don't know if I should be saying if that's like a waste of money or not, but like
Yeah, well, that's
I
it.
know this but then again, I mean I pay for 2K every year, so I can't talk. You know, I just get the standard edition every year, and I'm like, yep, that's good. Like I know 2K screwing me over, because the only thing that's here is, you know, like an updated roster that, you know, should only cost no more than $15, but
They should do what they do with Ava Evolution.
yeah, potentially, but they're not going to.
Oh, no, they won't.
Yeah.
That's...
Oh, did you see the teaser for the new cricket game that's coming? BGM posted a 20-second teaser of it.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, I'll see if I can get the link for it. Do you want me to put it in chat?
Send it to me privately on it, and then I'll
Yeah,
watch
okay,
it.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the AFL, what do you call it? Live one better.
Which one's that?
You know, AFL Live 3? The old AFL games?
Live.
Yeah.
Yeah, AFL Live, yep. I guess I could just send you the link through Twitter. Alright, I'll send it to you now on Twitter.
Got it. Cheers, man, I love ya.
Yeah, it's only like 20 seconds, so. I've heard about Squid Game, but I don't know what it is. But I've heard great things about it, and apparently it's pretty good. That and Sex Education apparently is another one too. But,
No, I
I've
haven't.
mostly been playing PS5 lately. If I might look up the trailer for the Squid Game, which is not what I'm looking at. Oh, that was what I saw as a picture. I thought it had something when there's like a card thing and there's like a circle, triangle, and square. I thought that was PlayStation symbols. But apparently it's a part of a TV show. Because I saw a picture of that, and I just automatically just thought, oh, it's a PlayStation thing.
I might go to bed after this game, I think. Seems like I got pretty good.
So it's like a battle royale sort of thing, is it? Everyone for themselves. Oh, damn.
Okay, fair enough. 130 subscribers. Wow. Don't forget to check out Ultimate Greatness as well. He appreciates that.
Definitely.
Nah.
Oh, this trailer looks pretty damn good actually.
I watched the trailer. It's not bad.
Oh, the
Yeah.
the 20-second video. Yeah.
Oh,
No, Squid Game looks alright. It looks like it's gonna have a lot of like twists and turns and like it's just gonna kill people from like out of nowhere, which I always, you know, I think is always something that can be good entertainment when it comes to watching like TV shows and shit.
yes.
Oh, there's actually a good question here it's sort of given me inspiration on Twitter. So with Pendles, where do you think he should be, and do you think he should be dividing his game time up in different spots?
Yeah, I say yes, but I play him at the midfield and maybe up forward. Yeah, he's a bit weird.
Yeah. Personally, I think of the opposite. Personally, because he's got really good ball use.
Yeah.
So I think having a halfback is probably more useful to him. Um, but it is a good topic though, because like you can kind of go either way with it, and you'd be alright. But I feel like at least just to start the game, I feel like he needs to start in the centre, just purely from his experience.
Didn't we do it to him before? Play him at halfback and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, we did, but we were way too young for it. Which is again another thing that that's that, I reckon we're gonna have such a moment or a situation to where we're gonna just realise like how bad of a coach Bucks was. Well, not bad. That's a bit harsh, but just moves that he should have made at certain times, and that would have made drastic differences. Um,
Yeah, I tend to agree with that.
yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, it's one of those things where I really don't like putting down, especially someone like Bucks that's given so much for the club. I really hate like saying anything negative towards him, but at the same time, like I don't want to lie to myself either.
Yeah, that's it.
Like Bucks definitely had attributes to where he was a good coach, but he wasn't a good coach. he definitely had his moments, and he had a few times where he had his time in the sun, but the fact that we now have McRae, I think we're just gonna look at McRae and we're just gonna go, how the hell did we not have a Chris King like sooner, basically? Because I feel like personally, I think he could potentially be like a young sort of like, you know, Big Malthouse, like just a strategic genius that will
Yeah.
do anything to get success regardless on who does it. And then also when things like when shit hits the fan, he's, you know, that father figure to give out cuddles and shit, and to, you know, comfort players and staff around him and stuff. Like, oh, man, like this off season's gonna feel so damn long because I'm so excited for all of this to happen.
I'm gonna try and watch it as well, and listen to it like on my iPad and that. Yeah, for the trade period, because I don't have to get up in the morning.
So, I guess because it's on Netflix, are they doing it episodically like the episodes weekly, or are
Who for the YouTube side?
For Squid, what was it, Squid Game?
Don't know.
Because sometimes they go back and forth with that stuff. Where sometimes they do it weekly, sometimes they just yeah, sometimes they just put them all out and just binge watch it. But then others, what am I going to right now?
I know that they're doing on Fox Footy. The trading day, like they did last year.
Alright, it just looks like they've just done the whole season at once, and there's 9 episodes.
Yeah, they're doing it after each of the days too.
Oh wait, what's that?
Fox Footy's got the trading day, and
Okay.
what it is, it's just that they go through all the trades that's been done on that particular day as well. Alright, see you guys.
So
Thank you for watching. Yeah. I'm probably gonna go bed after this anyway. You guys have been fantastic tonight.
Doesn't look like it's on KO. Oh, IPL's on at the moment.
I've scored 19 points and the opposition 6. That's okay.
Yeah, there's IPL on right now.
Looks like I might have to keep him on for a while. Barrow too.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to mod people. But, obviously, you know, maybe give like a certain time frame that people can be mods for, but because you don't want to be modding people, you know, the first time they come in, because I mean they could very easily be the person to cause trouble.
No, that's why I'm only doing the people I know that aren't gonna cause trouble.
Just sucks that we have to put down that half and do all these things just to cater for it.
Oh, also, Bella thanked you as well.
Oh, all good, Bella. No problem. I mean, yeah, when it
Oh,
comes
no
to
way.
this stream, both Kev and myself, you know, with on either of our channels, we just want people to enjoy themselves and just to chill and have a good time. So, yeah, if you're able to do that, that's all good. But if not, we obviously apologise for that because it's obviously not our intentions.
If it comes down to it, I'll mod all your other accounts when you are on. And that way, we can keep an eye on it.
Yeah, as you're saying before, even if it's just a private message to yourself, Kev.
Yeah, I think it might be better.
Yeah.
Just
I
private
mean,
message me.
yeah.
There's another Aussie Tiger's a flog.
Yeah, we don't need to be putting too much drama into this. And it's already run too far for its course anyway.
No, that's what I'm here for, Bella. You know, it just pisses me off that you're upset. Oh.
Has there been anything else that we need to discuss?
No, I don't think so.
At least nothing that's that's not that anything's urgent with this channel, but on either channel to be fair, but I might look through Twitter, see if there's any points that can come up a question maybe. I guess, do you feel Chris could be that full-time mid next season?
Potentially. Yeah, potentially on that.
Yeah. We've gone to 12 o'clock again. I don't know why that made me laugh so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Tired if I'm laughing at, I must be tired if I'm basically just laughing at people like blowing their nose.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream after this game anyway.
Alright. So we're finishing up now.
No, when this game finishes, I'll end it.
Alright.
Mate, I'm on a hot streak. Yes. There we go. Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking to do some videos myself as well too. Just need to. I think tomorrow I should be able to get some time together to make something up there. Actually, I still have the recordings of the best
Oh,
22 for April and the V4 games actually. Probably start editing out tomorrow.
oh, thank you.
Alan Wade's coming out in less than 24 hours. We'll definitely have that on the channel. If there is any, or actually, you wanted to speak about if there's any like future ideas that people may have, Kev?
I don't know. I know we're getting Nick Dacos, which
No,
I'm
just
very...
for content and stuff. So if there's any games people are keen for that want to see content of.
Oh, there's one in chat. What games do you want to see as more content?
Because I know you're playing Fall Guys, but I might actually play it.
Yeah, same here, Bella.
Yeah, Mike's on those stuff too is killed by that moment. He's gonna be a gun. Grass.
Yeah, I'm going to bed after this game.
Yeah, like you'd imagine that we'll have a lot of people going in and out of that midfield thing with Crisp now.
Well, I do have other content like more play range to do, and I've got to review the Collingwood and Adelaide game in 2009 and talk about that.
Yeah.
As the frustration why we give up leads as well. So I do have like that content to do. I want to try and watch some other footy games as well.
Did you see
I got to do VFL and a VFLW as well.
Yeah, I know we spoke about that. Spoke about the match itself. Did you end up watching the sample grand final?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that was when Stengel played and he won and his team won and he kicked 3 goals I think too, so it shows even in the finals Stengel can stand up as well, so good signs.
That does get shown on Channel 9.
I watched a little bit later on. There's like a 7 on my TV because I've got a smart TV. There was a 7+ app, so I watched it on that. But it did say it was on Channel 7. So I don't know if that was like Channel 7 for South Australian viewers or if it was just for everybody. But they kicked 3 goals and He probably wasn't best on the ground, but he definitely contributed pretty well. I mean, clearly to keep 3 goals. I think he had 3 goals, somewhere around 12 to 14 touches. He had a couple of marks, couple of tackles, like just normal small forward stuff. But no, he definitely didn't have a bad game. That's for sure. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I wouldn't mind working brother. I might do a like I'd probably have to do like separate videos, but probably like videos on like who is like such and such, and then have like highlights and stuff for them, and why I'm excited and stuff. So when that's probably a video I might do tomorrow actually. At least with Ripinski and Kruger, just to be just yeah, just to say things like why I'm excited for those two to come in.
Oh, definitely.
It seems like I might be in a minority about this, but people reckon that guys like Porter and Bianca will be playing round one. Do you reckon that will be the case? Because I think for the development, it's probably better to have them in the VFL personally.
Probably. I'm gonna end it after this game anyway, Graz. I gotta get some sleep. I think Bianca, if he doesn't play round one, he plays in the VFL, I think. Oh. Oh, Graz, you are a star. Thank you. No, it's just a free throw shot. I was always gonna. Ooh. So we're gonna win this game anyway. I'll just continue to play it so I can try and get a really decent score.
forgetting how good Bianco is, because I guess going into next year he will be a perfect player, but I always seem to keep putting, even like Rantel, I seem to keep putting those two in the same basket as the first year players.
I think... I don't know. Ooh. Here we go. Hit me up, the long ball. Oh, fuck. Nearly had it. Come on. The fuck? Okay, that's what I don't want. There we go. I don't know.
No, I'm the same, Bella. There's not many. Normally things normally don't annoy me too much, but Yeah, when you have people like that, they just want to cause mischief to others when everyone's just trying to, do the right thing. It can be frustrating at times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through Twitter. Apparently, there's a few people thinking that Poulter and Bianco will be. I don't know if we spoke about this before, but do you feel Poulter and Bianco are going to be playing round one, or do you think better?
Poulter might. I think Bianca might as well.
That's the thing. We've got at least 30 blokes that can easily make a case for round one, which is such a good sign. Hell, I reckon it's more than 30. I reckon we're looking more towards like 35. Because if I go to the Collingwood website,
I think I need to see them in pre-season.
yeah. Would you say, like, in terms of if you had to pick, if say someone like a Rantel was playing AFL, would you think he's ready regardless if there's a spot or not?
Probably.
Yeah, he's probably like around that mark. He's probably around that mark of like a fringe player, but you got like Vidali who's ready, Kleiner who's ready, Grundy ready, Elliott ready. Tyler Brown, he's probably a tad bit underdone, but if you needed him, you wouldn't be upset because he could be ready.
Yeah, pretty much.
Josh Dacos is ready. Bianco, again, going into his third year, he could be. I personally wouldn't say he's fully ready, but if you have him in, I'm not complaining. Noble the same, Penderbury's ready.
What am I?
Keane, I think is actually ready. It's just that there's just not a spot for him.
Yeah.
Tom Wilson in the same boat is ready, but there just won't be a spot for him. Taylor Adams, obviously. Cameron, I mean, I guess you would say ready, but then at the same time, like, he's one of those guys where you kind of want a little bit more development into him.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we'll probably trade Lynch away. But you got Chris Mate's retired. Callum Brown's ready. Finlay McRae. I feel like because Finlay McRae did so well in the last like 6 games, or have like that little bit of the back half of the season, I could even like argue where he could be.
Not much, mate.
Like I personally had him in the VFL, in my AFL and VFL teams. But I feel like if one guy goes down in the midfield, he's that first one back in. Like, I reckon he's going to be so good.
Yeah.
You've got Kelly, who's probably, personally, I'd say he's not ready just because of his injury history, and you'd rather you just stamp him as like VFL and that's it.
Yeah.
For the whole 2022. But you've got Trey Rusco. He needs a little bit more confidence, but he'll get that playing AFL and that'll happen. People may disagree, but I say Rusco's ready. You got Sarabon ready. You got Roughhead ready. Thomas, I don't think will be there at the club by the end of this trade period, but
pretty much.
He's yeah. You wouldn't be annoyed if he's there, but again, like just a bit of depth is you know that
be cool.
Crisp is ready. Reef probably needs a little bit more time, but he's not far away either. Spolter, same boat.
Why? Oh
Don't think
my
Phil
god.
could be ready with a very good pre-season.
Yeah.
Liam needs a bit more time. Moore's ready. Bo is potentially ready, but needs just another year or so. And in fact, I would even say when it comes to Bo, we just need to put him in the VFL and make sure his hamstrings are okay because he tore his hamstrings what 2 or 3 times.
I think so though, like, yeah. You should
Yeah, and
see this. Have you read this? Collingwood will win the premiership next year. I don't know about that, but I'll be happy. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Also, check out Ultimate Greatness as well. He's a Collingwood supporter, but he does make great content. So make sure you subscribe to his
um,
channel as well.
it's really a interesting one because a lot of the changes that we have made are going to be such positive changes, and everyone knows what we've done is good. We just don't know how good it is.
Yeah, I'm the
To say
same.
that we're going to win the premiership next year, it's just not going to happen. Um, but I would say we won't win the premiership, but we have the list to win the premiership. We
Yeah, I
just have
think
to
the
develop
same.
the kids that we have, especially especially getting in Dagos.
At least I'll be
Clear
able to
probably
go
not
to
so
it.
much, but especially getting in Dagos, having guys like Polestar, Bo, Binners, Ollie Henry, all those guys, even like Liam to a certain extent, even though he's a bit of a project player, but he'll come good eventually. You've got all these guys to just develop at some point, and they're just like give them a couple of years time, give them a couple of years and a couple of pre-seasons, and that for Collingwood to win the premiership, that looks a lot more likely than you would actually think. But I think winning it this year, I think that's a bit too far.
Oh, sorry about that.
Like if you're, I'd love to barrack for it and cheer it on, but realistically speaking, I wouldn't obviously be upset.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I just thought of.
Yeah, we actually just spoke about this before. With Carlton is that I think, with all jokes aside, like this is me being like serious here for a second when it comes to Carlton. Like Carlton have a very good spine, but they don't have players around that spine to complement the guys in the spine.
Yeah.
Um, you look at man, I'm gonna cop a lot of shit from this guy too. I think Wiedering is personally I think is a bit overrated. I think Liam Jones. I think Jones is just rated. He's not over or under. Um, 12th. I think 12th is the expectation,
Yeah, I think that's why I expect us
and
12th or 10th.
yeah, I think yeah, and because especially with the kids, like it really there's there's a lot of water to go under the bridge. Um,
But what
I
I
would
like,
imagine,
I think as
yeah,
well, if we do win the premiership, I would definitely be at the grand final if it's at the MCG and celebrating it. Like, definitely. But I
yeah.
think
Because I'd
12th
imagine
would be
once all the,
better.
I'd imagine I'd imagine once all the vaccines get out and everyone's double dosed. I would hate to think that Andrews has another reason to keep us in lockdown. But no, but yeah, back to the Carlton stuff. Like yeah, they have a very good spine, but they just don't have the guys around them to complement them as a team as a whole. But I mean, you do have Wadering who is very good at what he does. He's very much a personally I would put him in the middle as like somewhere he's probably like from a Collingwood perspective I'd say he's definitely better than a roughhead, but he's not as good as a Moore. He's like he'd be in the middle bracket of those two. Probably more closer to Moore than roughhead, but I'm sure you'd understand what I mean.
Oh, 100% agree.
Yeah, well, it's actually really interesting because I mean I'm sure you would agree, like when it comes to because I mean like at the end of the day, like, you know, footy is footy and it's not that serious at the end of the day. But I don't know, there's something to a Collingwood Carlton rivalry. There's just something to it that's just awesome.
Because the fans care.
And then
That's
and it's the banter, it's the back and forth chat. It's, you know, it's really really good stuff. Um, and I think I don't know if you know Tommy and Oz, but I think he was one of the ones that, you know, I think he made it clear to, with like his intentions of, like, you know, he actually wants Collingwood to be good because he also wants Carlton to be good, obviously, because he wants to see Collingwood Carlton grand finals because he reckons that's when AFL is like at its best.
Yeah,
and he's kind of not wrong. Like, he's kind of not wrong. But I think personally for Carlton to get back up there needs to be so many. Carlton need to do basically exactly what we did this year. They needed a whole clean out of culture and just, I don't know, just a massive bit of just like humble pie, I guess. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Yeah, the last time you guys made finals was when Essendon had their whole saga. Like,
and before that was 2011. So it's a long time ago.
Well, actually, I wouldn't mind putting it to you then. What's your thoughts on Voss being coach?
Yeah, I'd like to know what your thoughts are. My opinion is, I think he's going to be a good coach, but I think it's going to take a while for the game plan and that. I just hope that they don't get rid of him in a couple of years.
Yeah, I just feel for me, and I mean, I don't know if yeah, I think George Hewitt will definitely help with just the overall depth and helping out that spine. I think that'll definitely help you guys out. Now, is it? I thought he was always like more of an attacking mid, like he was more a midfielder that went forward. But I mean, I could be wrong.
Oh, he goes harder at it than anything else.
Yeah. Okay, so he basically just plays anyway, does he?
Yeah, he's a midfielder, but you can put him up forward.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've seen him at Sydney. I just haven't. You know, he's just been one of those players at Sydney where he's just a part of one of those groups where he was just developing. So, you know, when it comes to Sydney, there's like, God, 4, 5, 6 of them that all just, to me, are all just one player basically. Like, I all think that they're all the same player. But I'm sure eventually that all those guys will develop and then something will become of it. But yeah.
I had a conversation with Prominos, and I said to him, I hope that Carlton doesn't do what they did with Teague, and he says, well, if he gets sacked, he gets sacked.
Yeah. Well, that was actually what I was just about to get into. Is that it's one of those things where it's like I mean, this is a popular quote when it comes to video games because it's part of Far Cry 3. But the quote goes, what was the quote? It was basically the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but then expecting like a different result. And because, especially with Carlton, how they've been they've been in this rotation of, you know, having a coach, giving him like 3 years, and then just going, shit, well, we haven't won a premiership, or we haven't made finals, or, you know, we haven't had some level of success. And instead of backing in the coach because they feel that's the right coach, they go and get somebody else, and they sack that coach.
I think.
And until they actually, and then also as well, just the way they treated Teague too, like they never backed him in at any point.
I don't think Teague was a good coach. I think that the players were confused with his game plan. That was the big
Yeah,
one of it.
I think the players liked him, so they wanted to play for him.
I think
But yeah,
some
I
of
don't
them
think
were.
he was a good coach.
Yeah, I think some of them liked
I
him, not all. It's.
yeah.
I think there's no defensive structure. Like a coach would say, right, we need to end it, and it doesn't seem like it got trained enough.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. The biggest thing when it comes to Carlton is that, you know, you talk about how, you know, when it comes to the start of the season, and it's like, oh, we're going to have a good season because we've got Walsh, we've got Mackay, we've got Wiedering, we've got this, we've got that. Once you get to your, like, 7th player, like, your 7th player is, like, an average, like, role player. If your 7th or 8th best player is just an average role player, like, you're not really going to be going anywhere in terms of like anywhere in terms of like success. And I mean, mind you, that's just, you know, me off the top of my head. I'm sure there'll be a lineup in terms of who's good and who's not.
When we were in grand finals and playing finals, thank you. We had players taking off votes from each other. Like, it wasn't just like Swan was playing well in Penderbury, but it was Sidebottom, it was Dale Thomas, it was Luke Ball, and all the rest. So it wasn't like, yeah, as much as Dane Swan won the Brownlow medal and didn't win it in 2010, I feel like because Swan only got those votes is because he had Penderbury taking votes away from him and a few others.
Well, wasn't the whole thing behind that was that they thought that Judd stole the 2010 Brownlow medal off Swan, but then Swan stole the 2011 Brownlow of Judd?
Yeah.
They worked itself out in the end, where they took each other's medals.
Yeah.
And they eventually had a medal in the end. Because yeah, people were saying that at the time, people were saying that Swan had the better year in 2010 and Judd had the better year in 2011.
Oh yeah, because he was up for every award. The coaches award, yeah. He won all that.
No, good mate, take care, and yeah, all the best for the Blues, but
thanks, man. Don't forget to subscribe to Ultimate Greatness as well. He makes some great content as well. And I appreciate that. So, no, it's all good, man. I appreciate y'all. Ultimate Greatness.
Yeah, sorry, that's just to clarify, that's my channel as well too, because we kind of co-stream between each other, so just a bit of transparency there.
Yeah, we take it in turns in streaming as well. So that way gives me a bit of a break, gives him a bit of a break. Alright. I may not stream tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go. I've gone up the sub, so it's 47. Alright, all good, mate. Thank you for that. Yes, it is. Yeah, it has been updated to one more than what it was about 5 minutes ago. So I think you've subbed to the right one. Yeah, so it should just be an orange background with the what was supposed to be a Premiership Cup. Yeah, that's the background.
Also, man, I'm gonna make you mod as well. Honestly,
What was
this
that, sorry?
I might make. Should I make why do I like mod?
Um, he seems like a decent guy, but I would just leave it for now because it's probably best to not. If he comes back and stuff and is here for say a week, I think that's probably better because obviously because of like some of the situations we've had. If we just start giving people mods the first time that they're here, it might be like he seems like a nice guy, so I don't mean anything bad by it, but um, I think we need to probably maybe somewhat need to make a rule of like to not mod people the first day they arrive. If that makes
Oh,
any
he's
sense.
been in a few streams as well.
Oh, has
He
he?
hasn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Well, if he's been in a few streams, then yeah, go ahead.
because he hasn't been on here lately. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Ignore me then, and yeah, mod him. All good. Like, I just want to make sure that like we have some because like
If he keeps coming back to it, I might mod him. If it makes.
I mean, at the end of the day, it is your channel, so whatever you feel like you need to do, I'm happy to back you in. Um, yeah, just want to make sure I'm giving you enough information to make the best choice possible. That's all.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure that. Oh, maybe I have seen that once or twice. No, I don't know. Yeah, either way, mate, it's up to you. If you like, if you have him as mod, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be against it because he's obviously been pretty good. And if you've said that he has a history here and he's been the same, then yeah, go for it.
Yeah, what I will do is when he does come back more, then I'll mod him as
Alright,
well.
all good.
Alright guys, good night. I'm going to end the stream. Check out Ultimate Greatness YouTube channel. Thank you Bella as well. And also, if you haven't, like, comment and subscribe. I got 2 videos coming out. One's on Monday and the other one's on Wednesday.
Yeah, no, Bella, you've definitely got my what's the word? I'll definitely be making sure that we're going to be cracking down on this. I'm sure, I know on my channel I'll be cracking down on it. So whether that means I have to block people or hide people, I don't
What's
think
that?
I've had to time out anybody that I've streamed, but we'll see how we go. And I might also mod you on my stream too when you're on next Bella, and also Graz too. I might mod you as well. Just make sure to remind me because I do forget fairly often. So
So,
if I do forget, just let me know.
Yeah, oh, I can always remind you if it comes down to it. Also, a premiere out
Yeah.
tomorrow, today I should say, at 1 o'clock. Um, check that out. And then on the 6th of the 10th, there's one at 12 as well. So check both of them out. Make sure that you've got your notifications on as well. But until next time, see you later. I'm going to bed, guys. I'm tired. I've had a crazy night, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.